Hello everyone, welcome to another Project Zomboid video. I hope that you all enjoy this. Starting off our adventure, we chose our spawn location, created our character, and we began our journey. I started off in a little house that I was able to get some basic food, get my weapons ready, and start slaying some zombies, which I did because there were a few outside and had to get rid of them. The only issue was the little bit of lag I was receiving. A little bit of lag never hurt anyone. Afterward, I broke into another house, which had a few more basic supplies that I needed. Some food, and their sheds afterward had a few more weapons. Wasn't that bad. As I was beginning to go break into another house, I had to still go kill a few more zombies and cook myself up a nice meal. And then I went over and opened the door, and what do you know? It was dear Avery. Here with a zombie horde I had to go murder. He didn't really bring too much over, but they started coming into my little house that I had captured. Didn't really like that. But, that's just how the cookie crumbled. At least he was saved, and I could finish cooking my snack. Now, however, was the time to devise a plan. I looked on the map and we decided we wanted to go head towards the fire station that was, in town, but, still had to take a gander around.
Devious man path. Luke, where are you?
I'm behind you. There's also a zombie behind you. Now let me tell you, as we began to siege the fire station, there was a lot of zombies. So I had to go filter them all out and, murder. Eventually, we're getting close to breaking in, but they all started pouring out of a little window, which was mildly annoying. But, it was doable. Once we finally got in, I found a lot of good gear. There was a chainsaw in there, and there was tons of axes. However, there was no fuel for the chainsaw, so I decided to just stick with the good old-fashioned axe. Axes are actually odd.
Luke, I need to ask you a question.
I'm gonna stay. After listening to Avery's horrible dad jokes and getting geared up with firefighter gear, I decided to go deal with the zombies that were in our front yard, and then I spent the rest of the day organizing my loot into base. Thus meaning it was time for day 2. The very next morning, it was spent watching TV, because, that gives us a boost to the skills depending on what movie's on. Everyone is speaking. Let me kick you up me. At your pay butter. And then throw in your bacon, your tomatoes, your onion. My throat hurts. You can if you want. And if you like me, just a bit of salt for flavor. Salt. 70 minutes a night, it will do ya. Bam! Looks good, huh? And now time to eat my cheese sandwich. Afterwards, it was time for me to try and work my way up to the police station, because, we needed guns if we really wanted to do well. But, zombies were there, had to deal with them. It was decently light work. While I was looting the zombies, I did hear some bad news from Avery.
Luke.
What?
At the fire station, there's 4 zombies. All on me. They're on me.
They're on you. Alright, let me come help you.
4 dudes on me.
Where?
The front room where we normally chill.
Here he comes, there goes the hero.
I need...
Why am I dealing negative damage, bro? Is this thing about to break?
You can't do friendly fire, bro.
What do you mean by that?
Alright. You made the mess, you clean it up. It was a close one, but we were all able to make it out alive and relatively unscathed. Finally, I was able to break back into the police station and fought my way up to the armory.
Sorry, it's an addiction.
I found a butterfly knife? No way. Awesome.
Oh, Luke, you're the coolest person ever. Arthur, the taxman are here. Arthur.
Dude, this is actually like one of the worst police stations I've ever had. Yes, while not being the most rewarding one I've ever had, it gave me a suppressed MP7. So, it was worth something. The rest of the day was spent organizing the things I grabbed. The very next day was spent attacking zombies that Avery had found, as he had created quite the bundle of zombies, but they were no match for my MP7. I only had one small issue. The zombies were gaining ground on me. So I hopped the wire fence that surrounded our fire station, shot them through that, and had a doozy. Until I ran out of ammo, so hopped over the wire fence and went back to basic. Fire axe, chop chop. It was a pretty easy fight. The zombies kind of overwhelmed me there for a bit, but that was the only difficult part. I was able to go loot a house afterward, but there's only one small issue. I've set off a house alarm.
Oh no, Luke.
Hey,
Don't worry, I'm right next to the fire station fence so I can hop over.
Soda.
In retrospect, this probably caused me a lot of issues in the future. But I still decided to go loot the house anyway. Basic food and supplies were needed. So, it turns out that dear Aiden had joined the game, so I had to go rescue him, because he had a decently sized horde chasing him, so I had to go save someone. Again, seems to be the theme. Yep.
Hey, Luke.
Oh yeah, those beds are gone.
How's it going?
Hi.
Come to the thing. How do I equip a weapon?
You can hold it in your hands. I'm sorry, I just found 9mm, and I need that desperately.
There's a bunch of zombies coming, by the way.
Alright, why?
I don't know. I didn't see them until...
Yeah, so it was another zombie horde, but, what's done is done. Had to go save him. At least he was now safe. Back at base, I had to go AFK for a bit, and while I was gone, they got another horde of zombies chasing them. So when I came back, it was pure chaos. It started off whenever they started blasting off a freaking shotgun, which tends to be quite loud. So I took out my MP7 and suppressed all the zombies. Pretty easy to kill them all.
Dude, what the heck?
Why the heck?
Luke, get outside.
No, I'm out of shells, so it's baseball bat time.
Of course, it's whenever I finished killing off the first couple of zombies, whenever they come back with even more. But nonetheless, it was actually pretty easy work with the help of the MP7 and more people. Afterward, I decided to go check out the tank that Aiden found. It was almost operable. It was just a little bit of gas, and it could drive, technically. So, we were going to definitely use that later. There was just one issue. I was starting to run into a lot of zombies.
Man.
You stole its what?
I stole its chips.
Oh. Where are y'all? There's a bunch of zombies around him. Oh, there's a lot of zombies. There's a lot of zombies.
Same.
A very minor predicament.
Oh, same, man. I am booking it home. Yes, I had died, meaning it was time for me to go try and retrieve the stuff that I died with. I had to go walk back to the police station and go retrieve my stuff, which was still there, but so were all the zombies. So I had a bit of a fight on my hands, and it was a rough fight too. They eventually ended up kicking me out of the police station, so I had to go try again. Running it back inside, I was eventually pushed way back into the armory.
Okay.
Guys,
Exposing 10 damage at a time.
I am hiding in the police station armory, praying right now. I have a gun. And so it began me trying to fight my way out of the fire station right as I got in. Thankfully, I was actually able to stay in there for a good while because I had killed most of them, and I was able to retrieve my stuff, which I was very thankful for. But it was a short-lived victory. Avery had trapped himself inside of the fire station, so I had to head back there and help.
Sound like you're here. Luke, go to the second floor. I'm making my way to the staircase.
I'm screaming outside. I'm screaming outside.
Well, there's 3 on me, and they aren't going to stop attacking me. Luke, I'm on my way down the stairs.
Okay, just get out of the building. I'm
No.
here too.
The building's chill. There's just 3 zombies in here.
There's also a lot at the...
There's 3 at the garage inside, and that's it.
No, there's a lot more.
I'm grabbing a weapon. Okay, I lock myself in the area with weapons. Crowbar, it's
Hey,
gonna
I'm
have
clearing
to
out the garage.
Crowbar is my only weapon.
Eventually, we were able to save him and let him out of our own little armory here. So we were honestly both in the same circumstance, but he was safe.
Hey, you want to do a medical check on me real quick, Luke? And just look at the absolute dismay that I am in right now?
Oh yeah, sure, let me give it a check.
Hey, I got a...
Oh my gosh. Avery, you're a dead man.
Surprisingly, I only have a single bite out of all of this, Luke.
Guys, I think Rosewood's too dangerous a place to live. So we began our plan to try to escape the town we were currently in. So we geared up and tried to retrieve the tank. That tank we were going to use to go leave town and go out with a bang. There were only a few zombies near the tank, thankfully, so we were able to make pretty light work of it. As soon as possible, we started siphoning fuel from the other cars and getting it filled up with gas, so it was be ready to go. But eventually I did have to go AFK again in a car, and I did get mauled by zombies. It was not a pleasant experience, to say the least. So I had to start running my way back. Yes, indeed. There I was, a fresh start again, having to make my journey all the way back up. And whenever I got there, it wasn't like it was calm either. Again, it was chaos to retrieve my stuff. Aiden was rolling in a tank, crushing everyone. And I went to go try and retrieve my stuff, walking through the zombie horde casually, and you know what? I couldn't see my zombie's feet right there, so I couldn't go kill him. I didn't know him, I didn't see him, I couldn't do anything. So, I fled. We ran back home, and we decided to fill up the tank with all of our gear. That was the plan, and we were sticking to it. Whenever that was done, we were gonna leave. However, I still wanted to go attempt to retrieve my stuff. So, I mean, there was a lot less zombies, so it was a lot easier to do. So, I helped murder them all, and I was able to find my zombie this time. I grabbed all the stuff. I had, all the guns on that zombie, so I was extremely happy. Afterward, I loaded up almost everything we had into that tank. It was going swell. There wasn't much going on, but we started to run into a problem. The water was shutting off.